All right, think we're good there. What's up? What's up? Come on in, everybody. Come on in. We'll get started here in a minute. What's up, everybody? Kings and queens, type in the chat where you're chiming in from. Type in the chat, city, state, and country where you're watching this right now. Type in the chat when you start here in a second. Got a powerful, powerful lesson to share with you guys why God's delaying your success. And so, hold on a second here. Uh-oh. All right. So you ready, guys? Type in the chat. I'm ready. I'm ready. Type in the chat. I'm ready. I'm ready. We're gonna get started here. Type in the chat. I'm ready. I'm ready. Type in the chat. I'm ready. I'm ready. Got a powerful some nuggets to share with you all. Type in the chat right now. All right, we'll get started. All right. All right. All right. I see you. I see you. I see you. Type in the chat. Type in the chat. City and state where you're chiming in from. Put them fire emojis right there in the chat. Let me see that as well. All right, all right. Awesome. I think we're live. What's going on, everybody? It is I, Christopher Harold, the Kingdom Marketing Superman, coming to you from my office here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And today, I'm going to drop some nuggets with you and talk about why God is delaying your success and what you've actually been preparing for. Have you been asking God for a breakthrough? Right? Have you been finding yourself in your business saying, when, God, when? Like when is the breakthrough going to happen, right? Like you've been praying, expecting breakthrough, expecting overflow, expecting abundance, expecting all these things in your business, right? Maybe you're a coach right now, right? And you're just not getting the kind of clientele that you've been hoping for. Maybe you're doing some consulting right now in your business, and things just not opening up for you, no matter how much you grind, no matter how much you try, no matter how much you believe, no matter how much you pray, right? And that breakthrough just not happening. Can you relate? If that's you, say me. Type me in the chat. Put me in the chat. That's you. Because today, my friend, today I'm gonna share something that's transformational, and break down why God is delaying your success. That's exactly what you are being prepared for right now. So that sounds good. That sounds good. I want you to know if you're ready. If you're ready, put some R's in the chat right now. Put R in the chat for ready. Put R in the chat if you're ready. You're ready. You're ready. I'm gonna drop these nuggets for you. So take out your pen, take out your pad, because as you know, I always give you valuable nuggets, and you want to jot this down. The first reason why, okay, the first reason why God is delaying your success is because God is a believer in marination over microwaves. Write that down. Marination over microwaves. Marination over microwaves. Write that down. See, God is not in a rush. All right. I got to understand God is not in a rush. And what God does is this: God marinates his messengers. Okay. He marinates his messengers. Okay. See, we live in a day and age, everything is all about instant, instant, instant. Right. And God, guess what? God doesn't conform to our day and age. Right. See, we're, we don't have the patience to cook oatmeal on the stove anymore. How many guys eat oatmeal the old fashioned way? How many guys even eat oatmeal at all? But I eat oatmeal. And I can't lie, sometimes I don't have time to put it on the stove and let it cook on low heat, right? It take about 20 minutes to cook, right? I'd rather slap it in the microwave, have it done in 2 minutes, right? Well, that's the kind of society we have today. And what we have, we've taken that same belief and try to force God to work up in that belief system, what we call a norm. But see, microwave, write this down, microwave success can't carry kingdom assignments. Microwave success cannot carry kingdom assignments. See, in fact, Ecclesiastes 3:11 says this. In the New Living Translation, it says, yet God has made everything beautiful for its own time. Mm. New American Standard says, he has made everything appropriate in its time. See, you have to remember that, see, God's timing is intentional. All right? God's timing is intentional. That making sense? Yes and yes. Type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat. Yes, yes. Let's do some Y's in the chat. God's timing is intentional. Okay? And understand that when you're in a preparation season, it's not a wasted. So I know it can feel like it, right? Trust me, I know. You can get frustrated, right? You see what's happening to others. it seems like time is running out for you. But what that is a preparation season. But it's not a wasted season. Okay? It's not a wasted season. It could feel like a wasted season, but I'm telling you that it's not. See, understand this. God is about depth before display. Depth, D-E-P-T-H, before display. Okay? See, God is more focused on building your root system. See, one thing about a tree is that when you plant a tree, it does not initially grow up. In fact, study a bamboo tree. If you go and study a bamboo tree, this will blow your mind. I remember last time we went to Jamaica. I believe it was Jamaica or maybe the Bahamas, but we went to the Caribbean and we did an excursion on the Caribbean. And we went down one of these rivers. It was in Jamaica, right? And we kept seeing these gigantic bamboo trees. I mean, just massive trees. And then it reminded me on how a bamboo tree actually grows. Are you aware that when a bamboo tree is planted, that the roots go down deep first? And check this out. After 1 year, you see nothing above the surface. After 2 years, you see nothing above the surface. After 3 years, you see absolutely nothing above the surface. After 4, after 5, it takes on average a bamboo tree 5 to 7+ years for it to sprout out. So what's happening in the first 5 years? The roots are going down deep. See, God is focused on building out your root system before he reveals your reach, before he reveals your fruit. See, if fruit came before roots, we would fall in love with the fruit, and God wants us to all remember the roots. Ooh, hurt my finger the other day. That hurt clapping. But does that make sense? Yes or yes? Yes. Type some fire emojis in the chat right now. Put some fire emojis in the chat right now, right? See. So God is focused on depth before display. Second thing, formation before fruition. See, your identity, your true you, is forged in the fire. Okay? It's actually forged in the fire, not in the spotlight. See, everyone wants the spotlight. Everyone wants the fruit. Everyone wants the manifestation of all the money and the benefits that come with all that, right? Nothing wrong with that. But your true identity, who God truly made you to be, the person who you truly are, is made during the fire time. It's forged in the fire, not on the spotlight. And third thing, understand that stillness before strategy. Stillness before strategy. Why that's so important? See, sometimes the best move is to simply be still. Okay? Sometimes the best move is to simply be still and let God begin a work in you. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Let me know. So sometimes that's how God works. See, let me share a story with you. I remember when I invested in this premium mastermind. It was like buying a car. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the amount, but it was like buying a really nice car. I invested in this mastermind because I respected the person underneath it, right? And I was ready to go all in. I was ready to jump in this thing and go 100 miles per hour. I believe this person is going to have me making millions of dollars just like this, right? So I had my belief system, and I thought, man, once I work with this person, I'm about to be a millionaire. I'm about to hit millions, right? I can't snap on my finger like this, right? But see, God wasn't letting it happen fast. See, that was a part of my agenda. That was a part of my plans, but it wasn't a part of God's plans. You understand what I'm saying? See, God was not allowing it to happen fast, right? But because God had something in place where he was allowing his timing to work out. He was marinating something, and I was trying to microwave it. And I realized this later on. At the moment, I didn't understand. Because I'm like, what the heck is going on, God? Why? Later on, God revealed to me that he was focused on developing my root system first. So that way I wouldn't be swayed by every guru out there. I won't be swayed by every trend out there. I won't be swayed by every hack out there. Every day is some new guru telling me about a new hack, new trend, new way to do this, new way to do that, right? But God, when God begins to develop your root system, he protects you from that. Okay? Is that making sense? All right. Cool. Let me know that makes sense. Yes, yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Second thing, write this down, is God is focused on protection through privacy. The second reason why God is delaying your success, all right, and this is what you're being prepared for, is protection through privacy. Protection through privacy. Well, so here's the deal. Hitting this is not punishment. Let me say that one more time. Hitting this is not punishment. It's protection. Why is this so important? You got to understand that God shields what he is shaping. God shields what he is shaping. Okay? Psalm 27:5 says, "For he will conceal me there when trouble comes. He will hide me in his sanctuary." New American Standard, that was a New Living Translation. New American Standard says, "For on the day of trouble, he will conceal me in his tabernacle. He will hide me in the secret place of his tent." See, God intentionally hides and covers us, right? While shaping our character. See, God does this on purpose. While God is shaping you, he's molding you in your calling, he will cover you. See, he's not holding us back. He's actually holding us safe. Ooh. See, God sees big picture. And if things happen and when we want it, just how we want it, he knows 9 times out of 10, or probably 10 times out of 10, we're not going to fulfill the purpose he has for us, and we're going to fall short of what he has for us. That's why it's very important you watch who you listen to online today. Now, a lot of folks online speaking Christianese, a lot of folks online who are secular to the core and will mislead you. See, write this down. You got to have covering before calling. Covering before calling. See, God covers you before he commissions you. Second thing, character before crowds. Character before crowds. See, your character must be able to carry your calling. Your character must be able to carry your calling. And refinement before recognition. Refinement before recognition. See, private refinement produces public readiness. When you think of Joseph in the Bible, go back and read Genesis chapter 37 through chapter 50. Then also read Psalm 105:19. And that verse recently blew my mind, because it clearly says in Psalm 105:19, before God was going to fulfill the dreams of Joseph, he tested and refined his character. See, God had to get Joseph right by putting them in the pit, by putting them in bondage, by having them sold, by having them betrayed, by having them lied on, all those things, right? By staying in prison, even though he thought he was getting out, right? Because why? He knew the assignment he was going to carry. He knew the crowds he was going to be in front of. If Joseph would have got out of jail when he wanted to, when he interpreted the cupbearer's dream, and he said, "Hey, tell Pharaoh I'm in here to get me out of here," and he would have got out of prison when he wanted to get out, he never would have became second in command in the most powerful country in the world at that time. And God knew that the crowd he's going to be in front of, he knew the calling. So guess what? He continued to refine them before he was recognized and who he was. Then a couple years later, he was recognized, right? There's been times in my business where I felt invisible, right? I mean, literally, I've been in full-time online since 2016. And it has not always been hunky-dory and peaches and cherries and strawberries for that amount of time. It's been a lot of ups and it's been a lot of downs. And in those down periods, I've been through the no sales. I've been through the no likes. I've been through the no engagements. I've been through the no claps. I've been through the no attaboys. I've been through all those things, all those non-fruitful seasons, all those winter seasons, trying to figure out what was going on, right? But see, and what was happening was I got addicted to looking to external validation from the marketplace, looking to external validation from gurus, telling me that I'm worthy, telling me that I am good, to telling me, you know, I was looking for those things through people, right? And I felt invisible. But see, God had to deal with my need of looking for being valid by other people. Is this making sense? Yes and yes, right? So that way, why? I could stand on conviction instead of looking for applause. Is this making sense? Yes, yes. See, and so God wants us to understand that when a lot of times He will cover you up and protect you through process. I think of King Josiah, right? He was taken away and hidden for like 7 or 8 years. So God will keep you protected, not because He doesn't want you to succeed, but because of the calling that He has on your life and the purpose that you're going to fulfill. Make sense? Yes or yes? Make sense? Yes? Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So that's the second reason. Is this good stuff? Yes, yes, this is good. Second reason, that's the second reason why God is delaying your success and what you've been prepared for. What's the third? Third reason is furnace before fulfillment. Furnace before fulfillment. See, if your assignment is weighty, if your assignment is big, if your assignment is massive, and not something shallow like a baby pool, then the furnace will be fiery. You will go to the feet. Why? Because God purifies before He promotes. Write that down. God purifies before He promotes. Okay? 1 Peter 1, 6 and 7 says, in New Living Translation, these trials will show that your faith is genuine. It is being tested as fire tests and purifies gold. New American Standard says, so that the proof of your faith, being more precious than gold, which perishes, though tested by fire, may be found to result in praise. Why is this so important? Because see, fiery trials are a refining process, not punishing, and it's necessary for kingdom promotion. Are you aware that when they refine gold, they put it through the fire, and what happens? When they're refining, they go out, say someone goes out to a gold mine somewhere, right? And they're digging gold up from the ground, and they put it in the furnace to purify it. Well, when they're heating it up to like 18,000 degrees, whatever degrees, 1,800 degrees, 1,500 degrees, right? Something happens. Through that process, the impurities of the gold actually rises and comes to the top. And the gold tends to sink down further, the pure gold. And all the false gold, all the faux gold, right? All the cubic zirconium, all the fakeness, all the shallowness, shallow like a baby pool. All that stuff rises off and comes off of it. Why? Because it cannot withstand itself in the pure fire. Why? Because it's not pure. And any general always tests his soldiers before putting them in warfare to see how you're going to stand up. I used to be in the Air Force. Now, the Air Force is not the Marines and Army. I get that. I use my brain. So that was smart for me to go in the Air Force, using my brain. But the point is that who was in the Air Force, we had to go through basic training, right? And you got to go through a training regimen. Also, well, we had to go through live rounds. We was out like going through minefields and stuff like that, right? Why? Because how are you going to react when the live rounds are firing? The general wants to know how you're going to react. And plus, it shows yourself how you're going to react. So when you go into your tests and fire, it's not just for the general to know who you are, it's also to show you where you are. Is this making sense? Yes or yes? So purge before power. Purging takes place before power. Pride. Ooh, I'm about to hit y'all with something. Get ready. But pride, impatience, control, all those things, God wants to purge all that stuff because it's poison. All those things will poison the promise. All those things will poison the promise. That makes sense? Yes or yes? So if you're full of pride, you're going to go through it. If you're very impatient, you're going to go through it. If you always got to be in control of everything, oh God, man, hallelujah. If you always got to be in control, God's going to take you through. Why? Because those things will poison the promise and purpose God has for you. Also, faithfulness before fruitfulness. Listen, you have to show you can steward the little before you can steward much. You got to show you can steward the little before you can be trusted with much. Scriptures say that, right? That faithful, if you're faithful in a little, you're faithful in much. Okay? So you got to show you can steward the little, and obedience before overflow. Obedience before overflow. See, miracles follow obedience. Miracles follow obedience. All right? Not the other way around. Miracles follow obedience, not the other way around. See, we look for the miracles to come before their obedience. It doesn't work that way. Listen, I remember when I did my very first challenge online. Now, I began using challenges since 2020 in my business. And I teach my clients how to do them and how to do 6 figures and multiple 6 figures in their business, right? But I remember I did my very first challenge online. And it was powerful. People were moved to tears. People were like, oh, this is the best thing ever. It's so much transformation, right? But no one bought my main offer. And I began to question everything. Like, what the heck? Lord, am I not assigned to this? What's going on? They said it was great. They said it was amazing. They said it was the best thing they ever experienced, all this type of stuff. Then why didn't they buy? But God had to reveal to me something powerful, that this fire is forging your faith. You're not failing, you are becoming. See, you're not failing, you are becoming. See, we are human beings. That means that we are always becoming something more than we truly are. This making sense? Yes, yes. So it's all about who are we becoming in the process. See, the journey to success is way more important than the destination. I'll say that one more time. Write this down. Your journey to success is 1,000 times more important than the destination, because once you arrive at the destination, you're like, okay, now what's next? But who you're becoming in that process of getting there matters much more. That makes sense? Yes, yes. Listen, guys. That makes sense? Yes, yes. Awesome. So let's do a quick recap. If you're wondering why God is delaying your success and what you're being prepared for. Number one, marination over microwaves. I broke that down. Secondly, protection through privacy. Protection through privacy. Broke that down. And number three, furnace before fulfillment. Furnace before fulfillment. All right. And here's the deal, my friend. How many right now, at the sound of my voice, how many of you are in a preparation season right now? If you're in a preparation season right now, just type me in the chat. And if you are in a preparation season right now and you're willing to admit it, you're willing to be transparent, you don't care about what other folks think, it shouldn't matter, because they're not paying your bills, they're not giving you the breakthrough. But if you're in a preparation season right now and you want to build your business with God, right now you got your coaching business, your consulting business, expert business, and maybe you're doing $2,000 a month. Maybe you're doing $3,000 a month, but you want to get to $5,000, you want to get to $10,000, you want to get to $15,000 plus a month or more, right? And you don't want to compromise your faith. Right? You want to know how to do sales with God. You want to know how to do marketing with God. You want to make sure you fulfill your purpose and assignment with God. You want to make sure you're doing it with God and not from the flesh and not for him and right and not, you want to do it the right way, something that you can build a business that'll last for legacy, right? If that's you, then I want to invite you to our upcoming Business with God Challenge. This is an amazing 5-day experience for 1 hour a day that will literally transform your life and business. You're going to learn strategies and techniques that I've taught my clients to do in there to generate 6 figures or 6 figures plus in their business in less than a year. And what I use to go from 0 to 6 figures in less than 59 days. Okay? And so much more. So much more. You're going to know how to stand out for the marketplace and not follow the trend, not do business the world way, but attract God's favor on your life, on your business, on your calling, and on your family. If that's you, and you say enough is enough, you're tired of doing business the world way, you're tired of hitting your head on the wall, you're tired of being stuck, You're trying to not get a breakthrough. If that's you, I encourage you to join our next Business with God Challenge. Go to businesswithgodchallenge.com. Just like it sounds. Go to www.businesswithgodchallenge.com and join us, or there might be a link in the chat. Click that link, join us, my friend. I promise you this. You will experience massive, massive transformation. You will never experience in a virtual event quite like this. And you can join from the comfort of your home. So again, go to businesswithgodchallenge.com, get your spot. We got a new challenge starting here very soon, and you do not want to miss it, my friend. So if you found this valuable, type in the comments right now what you found most valuable about today's training, today's teaching. Also, show your boy some love. If you know other folks can benefit from this, hit the share button. Don't be selfish. Don't keep all this good stuff to yourself. Show your boy some love. Hit the share button right now. Hit share, hit share, hit share, hit share. Share this good stuff with other folks because they also can begin to walk in the transformation that God has planned for them as well, my friend. So put your biggest aha in the comments. I want to hear that. I will respond to you personally as well. And my friend, I can't wait to work with you. Remember this, put God first in all that you do, and you shall succeed, my friend. Until next time, God bless. Keep God first, y'all. He will change everything for you. See you in the challenge. God bless.